Dear learners, I hope all of you are fine. I am also fine. You know that the COVID-19 is spreading rapidly and already Indian variations has entered in our country. And for these reasons, always you should be careful and don't go out. If you have any emergency work, then you wear mask and wash your hands and face and cloth properly because you may bring germ with you. So if you go out, then you wear emergency and you use mask properly. Dear learners, you should follow the rules of health and staying home you should practice always your lessons because we are giving your class through YouTube, and I hope always you are practicing this, and if you practice this you can't lag behind. I hope always you are following the class, and if you have any problem then you send a message and you will try to solve your problem. Dear learners, in the last sessions I gave you a class on voice, today active voice to passive voice. Today I will give you some rules how to change designation into indignation. Today you will stay with me and you will try to follow my class. I will try to give you some important informations and rules how to change, and I will always try to make it easy. Dear learners, you look at the board. Dear learners, today I will teach you some rules how to change the sentence narration. You know that if you have indirect, there are two types of speech, and I will try to show you what it will change into in which word. If you have here, then it will change into there. If you have this, it will be that. If you have this, those. If you have come, then it will change into go. If you have must, then you will have to change into had to. If you have now, it will change into then. If you have today, it will be changed into that day. If you have tomorrow, the next day, or the following day. Dear learners, then if you have yesterday, last day, or the previous day, if you have tonight. Then you will have to write here that night. So dear learners, these are mandatory. So if you want to learn how to change the direct into indirect, then you will have to know this rule. I am going to repeat it. There are two kinds of speech in this. One is direct and another is indirect. And if you have here, then you will have to write into there. And this will be changed into that. And this will be changed into those. And come will be changed into go. Must will be changed into have to. And now will be changed into then. Today will be changed into that day. And tomorrow will be changed into next day or the following day. And yesterday will be changed into last day or the previous day. And tonight will be changed into that night. Dear learners, I hope you have understood it clearly. Then I'm going to give you more rules how to change direct into indirect and indirect into direct. Dear learners, if you have here present indefinite tense, then you will have to write past indefinite. If you have here present continuous, then you will have to change into past continuous. Dear learners, if you have any present perfect, then you will have to write it into past perfect. Dear learners, if you have into present perfect continuous, then you will have to write past perfect continuous. If you have into past indefinite, then you will have to change into past perfect. If you have into past continuous, then you will have to write into past perfect continuous tense. Dear learners, you will have to change this, the tense according to this rule. I hope you will follow this. And if you follow the rules, then you can solve the direct into indirect easily. Dear learners, now I'm going to repeat it. If you have present indefinite, then you will have to change it into past. If you have present continuous, then you will have to write in past continuous. If you have present perfect, then you will have to write in past perfect. If you have any present perfect continuous, then you will have to write into past perfect continuous. If you have any past indefinite, then you will have to change into past perfect. If you have any past continuous, then it will be changed into past perfect continuous. Dear learners, I hope you have understood it clearly. Now I'm going to give you more rules. Now I'm going to write a sentence. Say to me, I am calling you. Dear learners, you can see that Rina said to me, I am calling you. Now, this is called reporting verb, and this is inside the inverted comma is called reported speech. Reporting verb and reported speech. This is called reported speech, and this is called reporting verb. Reporting verb, you can see in reporting verb there is past indefinite tense. So the inside of the inverted comma, the tense of the inside of the inverted comma will be changed. If you have in present tense in the reporting verb, then the reported tense of the reported speech will be unchanged. I'm going to give you an example like this. Rina said to me, instead of said to, you will have to write it told as it is a assertive sentence. Rina told me, instead of inverted comma, you will have to write here that. I means here first person. First person will follow always the speaker. Speaker is Rina. So I will write here she as a pronoun of Rina. Then am is the present continuous. So am calling is present continuous. So you will have to change it into past continuous. So I have written here was. Then calling. You is the second person. Second person will follow the object or the listener, me. Dear learners, I hope it is clear to you. Rina said to me, I am calling you. Rina told me that she was calling me. As it is an assertive sentence, so instead of said to, I have taken here told. Then me, and instead of inverted comma, I have written here that. And then I have written it, I is a second person. As a second person, so I have taken it. She is a speaker, and as it is present continuous tense, so I have changed it into past continuous tense. And you is the second person. Second person will follow always object or speaker of the reporting verb. So speaker is me. I have written here me. So sentence is Rina told me that she was calling me. Dear learners, I hope it is clear to you. And then next, I'm going to give you they say. We are going to visit the Jew. We are going to visit the Jew. They say we are going to visit the Jew. Dear learners, you can say that the reporting verb is in present tense. So the reported speech will, the tense of the reported speech will not be changed. So let's see how to change it. So you will have to write here they, then say, instead of inverted comma, you will have to write here that. Then we is the first person will follow the subject or the reporting verb. So you will have to write here they. So tense will be unchanged because the reporting verb is in present tense. So now you have understood when you can change the reported speech and when you can change the tense of reported speech. If you have the reported verb is in past tense, then the tense of the reported speech will be changed. And if you have in present tense the reported verb, then the tense of the reported speech will be unchanged. So if this is present continuous tense, you can see here that I have written eating already in present continuous tense. Dear learners, I hope you have understood it. Dear learners, I hope you have understood it. And next day, I will try to give you more examples on this topic, how to change the direct narration into indirect narrations. So I have already given you 2 examples. You have available examples in your book. You try to practice this, and next sessions I will give you another class on this topic. So bye-bye.